I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. Room unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, the video virtual math class, whatever you want to call this, okay? Sorry, I don't know what picked up. Anyways, today we're going to be learning about why do I need to know about illustrating the measure of an angle, alright? So that's today's topic, that's today's math lesson, okay? So we learned about angles now and we know about circles. Now we're going to put that all together and learn about angles in circles, okay? How to measure an angle and everything. Beautiful in that. Today's TEKS is 4.7a. Okay, and let's get started, shall we? Don't forget that if you see this little guy on the bottom left or right screen, wherever you're at, however you're looking at this video, pause the video and write down what is on the screen. It's going to be very important, okay? Make sure you have that in your journals. Today's objectives are: students will know how to measure angles, okay? Students will understand how to identify the vertex of an angle, okay? Students will be able to share in a group discussion how to illustrate the measure of an angle as part of, sorry, let me read that again. It's okay, Miss Rose makes mistakes. Let's do that again. Take 2. Students will be able to share in a group discussion how to illustrate the measure of an angle as the part of a circle whose center is at the vertex of the angle that is cut out by the rays of the angle. Finished it. Perfect. Excellent. Let's get started. So today's objectives are, we're going to be learning about how to measure an angles within the circle, okay? And everything else. Here it is in Espanol. Here it is in Spanish if you need it, okay? Yeah, make sure you copy down these objectives, alright? Essential questions. Remember, if you can answer these questions, that means you understand the lesson at the end of the video. The second video. How can you relate angles and fractional parts of a circle? Okay? So remember how back then, last semester, we learned about decimals and fractions and how they relate to each other? Well, we're going to do the same thing now with angles and fractions and how they relate to each other, okay? But as part of a circle. How are degrees related to fractional parts of a circle? That's just what I said. We're going to be learning about how angles and fractions can be related and how degrees and fractions can be related, okay? Remember, if you understand this question, if you know how to answer it correctly, then you know that you know this, okay? You know. Important vocabulary, okay? So these are some important vocabularies that we're going to see. First one is circle. Then we have center of the circle. Then we have the angle's vertex, okay? We have arrays. We have different types of angles, acute, obtuse, right, and straight. And then we have the degree, okay? Circle. Go ahead and write this down. Very important. A circle is a rounded shape or polygon. We don't say shape anymore. Polygon. Figure that has no corners or edges. In geometry, a circle can be defined as... Sorry, my alarm's going off to take attendance. But I'm not in school right now. A circle that can be defined as a closed two-dimensional curved polygon. Non-polygon, because this is not straight, so therefore it's a non-polygon. Next. Center of a circle. The center of a circle is a center point in a circle from which all the additions to the points on the circle are equal, okay? Excuse me. So here's the center, and all of these points from here to here is equal to here to here to here to here to here to here. Okay. The point, an angle vertex. Okay. So remember, that's the point at which two rays of an angle or two or more like segments meet. Okay. So this right here, this together when they meet is the vertex. When there's more than one vertex, we call them vertices. Fancy. Then we have the rays, okay, which is a set of points that form a line with an exact endpoint and continues without ending in either direction. In the other direction. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. So we have a ray. It has an endpoint, so it stops here, starts here, and then it continues on the other direction forever. Then we have a degree, okay, is a unit of measurement used for measuring angles, okay? So in my classes, I like to do something. I don't have it. Okay, so I'll show you right now. Okay, so here we have a ruler, okay? A ruler is a tool that we measure stuff in inches or centimeters, right? That's the unit of measurement, inches or centimeters, okay? We have another tool in math class that's called a protractor, okay? A protractor is a tool that we use to measure angles in degrees. Degrees is a unit of measurement, okay? So the protractor is the ruler, which is a tool, and the unit of measurement is degrees, like inches, centimeters, but because it's angles, we measure them in degrees. Okay, does that help? Does that make more sense? I hope it does. Please. Okay. And then, so because a circle has infinite amount, it does not have an infinite amount. Because a circle is, a circle, we measure them from 0 and it goes all the way around to 360. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at a video.
Hello friends, welcome to a new happy learning video. Look at these images. Do you know what we're looking at? Exactly, they are angles. And today we are going to learn many things about them. An angle is a space between two intersecting lines or surfaces that emerge from the same point called vertex. If you look around, we are surrounded by angles, like the ones this clock handles. Or an ice cream cone makes. The unit of measure of the angles is the degree. And the most important angle of all is this one. It's called a right angle and it measures 90 degrees. The tiny 0 you can see in the right upper part of the number 90 is a symbol that represents all angles. We say that a right angle is the most important one because it is the one that is used to compare all of the other angles. The angles that are smaller than a right angle are called acute angles, and they measure less than 90 degrees, like all of these. And the angles that are bigger than a right angle are called obtuse angles and measure more than 90 degrees, like all of these. To know the degrees that an angle measures, we need to use this instrument, which is called a protractor. So, we need to place the straight part of the protractor over one of the sides of the angle, making the vertex and the central point of the protractor meet. After this, we need to look at the protractor line on the other side of the angle and look at what number it says. These are the degrees that an angle measures. Easy peasy, huh? Let's practice. We said that a right angle is 90 degrees. Let's see. We'll get the protractor and indeed, a right angle is 90 degrees. We haven't fooled you, huh? Now, let's measure this angle. Let's see how much it measures. 45 degrees. It's an acute angle because it is smaller than a right angle. And now, we're going to check out how much this other angle measures. 120 degrees. Of course. It's an obtuse angle because it measures more than 90 degrees. Imagine that instead of being 120, it measures 180. Do you know what this angle is called? We call it a straight angle. Hey, and what about if it measures 360 degrees? Well, that's a complete or full angle. It's complete as can be. A circumference measures 360 degrees. What a discovery! Measuring angles is easy peasy and fun, don't you think? Goodbye, friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning TV.
Awesome. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna do the rest of the notes, okay? And then, oh, come on, there it goes. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the rest of the notes, and then we'll finish our mini lesson, and then we'll be done for the day. Here are your notes. Oh, come on, what's wrong with this? Okay, there it goes. Here are your notes. Make sure that you copy them down good, so that way you can see them. And then we will be done with everything. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.